asked for a lot of energy. We asked for a bit of passion. We wanted to start well. I think we got the good start after weathering the storm, the breakout try, and then probably a little disappointed though going into half time that the 11 points were probably ones that we'd want to argue the toss with. There was a damn bigger tackled in the air. Unfortunately, a try resulted from that. TMO had called in to say that it was a tackle in the air, but the referee played on. So, you know, you take that aside, and I thought it was a reasonable first half to go into the change room.
How frustrating were the scrum interpretations?
Yeah, well, clearly the team that got the weight through the bind, which was England, was getting rewarded, even though, you know, for me it's pretty simple. If a prop loses his footing and goes down, he's caused the scrum to go down, and that happened on a couple of occasions. Penalties could have gone either way, and yes, I think 6 points came from that.
England, though, did have a lot of the stats in their favour, didn't they, in terms of possession and metres gained throughout the match? Was that a frustration that you didn't often get on the front foot?
Oh, you got to recognise they're ranked the second best team in the world at the moment, and they came pretty much fully loaded. So we expected it to be a battle, and we expected it to be tough going, and it certainly was that. But I thought the energy that our boys brought, they dug in there in both halves, and we asked for a replication of the first half at half time for the second half. And you know, we got a bit of momentum. We got there and got a few points in that second half from penalties, and yeah, again, just unfortunate that you know, we weren't able to pick up a try when we probably needed to have a real stakeholder in that game. You know, we're learning about the guys that are available, certainly. You know, there are 5 British Lions unavailable today, I think, and a number of other sort of players that have been, you know, in the foremost of the minds of the selectors, but unfortunately been unavailable. So that's been a little bit frustrating, but obviously, you know, this has meant opportunities for some of the guys that you saw tonight and last week. And, you know, I don't think anyone looked out of place there. There's certainly a lot of learnings from a lot of young players that had the opportunity, and, you know, talking to them briefly in the change room, you know, obviously they're disappointed, but they're certainly excited to have been involved in a game like that, and they've learned a lot.
And where do you go in selection for next week? Is it a case of casting the net wider, or just picking your best 15?
No, it'll be on a similar vein as it was to tonight. We'll look at what's available, obviously, and put out a team which we think, you know, we need to, in certain cases, there'll be players we need to learn more about, but in other cases, it'll be obviously form. And regardless of the team we put out this last game, we want to finish on a high and obviously get a result and keep improving.
And finally, from me, the injury situation from today, Lee Halfpenny appeared to get a bit of a bang. Anything else to report?
No, I think this is the first game we've come through with a clean bill of health. So at the moment, anyway, unless someone wakes up a bit sore tomorrow, the change room's looking pretty good. Behind the scenes, it's you know, we review the performances of our players, and also in reviewing matches, we do pick up things that we send through to World Rugby, and we'll certainly be doing that on this particular occasion, because I wasn't happy with the first try of England's, where Dan Biggar was clearly taken in the air. The TMO comes in and calls that, and he's overruled by the man in the middle. We then asked for him, before the conversion was taken, to have a look back, but our captain was dismissed sort of 20 metres away. So that was disappointing. And also the scrums, I think, need to be tidied up, because you know, there's a lot of resets and there's a lot of scrums, penalties being awarded where we think, in some cases, wrongly.
Another bit of foul play that may have been missed was an Elliot Daly tackle on Josh Adams on this side that we're sitting on. I don't know if you saw that or had a view on that tackle.
Yeah, look, the AR was right there. It was on the far side of the field. We looked at the replay. The question is whether or not he used an arm in the tackle, I guess.
Do you think he did?
I'd have to have a good look at it. I haven't had a good look at it yet.